The long summer is finally over, and we're about to start the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Buffalo's offense takes the field to start this game off. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's going to take off. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. They think there's room to run to the right here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Roberson. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Quickly complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Perfect Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Extending the play. Unleashes one. Tosses it incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback, evading the rush, getting outside the pocket, and then not turning the football over. It's so hard not to try to force the football down the field. Good job. Incompletion, next play.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Henderson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Back to pass, it's Roberson. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now adjusting. He's going to run it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get 1st downs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Roberson. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The Bulls will call on their punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st down and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time. Rolling right and going deep. Intercepted, a first half momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bulls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. That gives him 54 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Finds space on the right. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. He'll do it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. The quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for the big play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have... disastrous. A defender was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. This time on target. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He He's got the tight end. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pocket breaking down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Throws to the tight end. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy, a 50-yarder from the left hash. And this one splits the upright. And that will extend their lead even further. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway.
And the Bulls will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off play action on first down. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Try to grind out some room. A first down for the offense. Off the play fake. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And here comes the offense on second down. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Roberson. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Henderson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Bulls will punt this one away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll pull it on the read. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Handoff from the gun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Back to throw. It's Roberson. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Now on second down. Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. It's complete to the right. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
He's got 93 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Quarterback on the keeper.
To handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mora. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. There he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Using the quick game. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Roberson. The screen, he can go. He found some running room but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The option look. He'll toss it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the option. Now the toss. Past the first down marker and still running. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start.